Hey everyone, this is just a review for distance learners and the people who were here yesterday about level 1, 2, and 3 questions. Level 1 questions, those are Google questions. So you can type that into Google and Google will give you an answer super duper quick. For example, how many Supreme Court justices are there? So remember, level 1 questions can be found directly in the text and there's only one right answer. Everything else would be incorrect. These ones are the easiest ones to identify. Level 2 questions, they're going to be like read between the line questions. They're going to have multiple correct answers, but there's still going to be a wrong answer. A lot of these ones will be like comparing and contrasting. So here's an example of a level 2 question. How is the Senate different than the House of Representatives? There are multiple different correct answers, but there's still a wrong answer. Level 3 questions, these ones are harder to think of. There's not really a right or wrong answer, but it requires you to either create something, to be the judge, and explain your reasoning. So for example, how would you persuade someone who's never voted before to vote this year? There's not really a right or wrong answer for this question, as long as you can kind of explain your reasoning. There's 1,000 different correct answers out there, not really any incorrect answers, as long as you can explain. All right, we're going to go over some more examples. Here's ones that we did in class. The answers are already revealed for you. We're just going to go through what makes these level 1, level 2, and level 3 questions. So where does SpongeBob live? That one's an obvious level 1 because you could easily look that up and find one correct answer. Anything else would be incorrect. What amendment would you add to the Constitution? This one would be identified as a level 3 because you are creating something brand new and there's not really a right or wrong proposal to the Constitution, right? You can write whatever you want, whether it gets approved or not. All right, next question. How does Netflix differ from Hulu? This would be a level 2 question because there's a lot of different correct answers, but there's still some incorrect answers. Like you couldn't say that they both are the same price because they both have different prices. All right, next one. How could you restate the preamble in a more student-friendly way? This one is a level 2. I can see how people say it's a level 3. So if you had a feeling this was more of a level 3, don't worry, you're not alone. But I'm leaning more towards level 2 because there's definitely a wrong way you could do it, right? You could restate the preamble in different words, a million different ways, but there's still at least like one way where it'd be like, that's not quite correct. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, this last one, how tall is the Statue of Liberty? That's going to be a level 1 question. That one's going to be super easy to look up and it's going to give you the number right away. If you had trouble figuring out the difference between level 2 and level 3, don't worry. On your assignment, you just have to make sure that you're not writing a level 1 question. So you couldn't say how many amendments protect the rights of the accused, because that one's going to be a super easy one to look up. You could ask a different question that would be more of this level 2 or level 3, like comparing and contrasting the 5th and 6th Amendment, or adding your own amendment that would help the rights of the accused that you feel like might need more clarification. Those would be examples of level 2 and level 3 questions that you could use on your assignment. If you have any questions or if you want me to check your level 2 or level 3 questions, feel free to ask. Good luck, guys.